Hi everyone, this is Stuart Day with Keller Williams, and we are in town today talking with Andrea, the owner of Sangha Center for Yoga and Wellness on 3rd Street in Beaver. Let's head inside and say hello.
My name is Andrea Kirkham. I own Sangha Center for Yoga and Wellness, and we're here right on the main street of Beaver, Pennsylvania. I started yoga as just a hobby, as a way to stay in shape. I was going to the gym and, I was doing it, but I didn't really love it, and I felt like I was missing something. So I started taking yoga classes, and I fell in love with it from the very first class. After having 2 boys, I have 2 little boys at home. They're not so little anymore. But when they were little, I took teacher training at the studio that I was practicing at, and I didn't plan on ever being a teacher. I took the class to just enhance my knowledge and just to delve a little deeper into the practice and learn a little bit more about the background. And then it just happened that when I graduated from teacher training, the exact same time I got laid off from my job. So I just kind of fell into, I can actually go teach a yoga class or 2. So I started doing that. And then right after that, I had the opportunity to buy the studio that was here in Beaver. And I did. And that was 11 years ago. There's a lot to owning a small business. I had to start my own website. I'd never done that before. I had to send out emails and do newsletters and, things like that I had some background in, but doing it for myself was a whole different world. Of course, working in an office, having to be organized, having to report to someone else, having to keep spreadsheets of finances and the customer service part of things, all of that helps so much being here, because in yoga teacher training, they teach you how to teach yoga, but they don't necessarily teach you how to run a yoga studio, or have, folks working for you, or, how to work all that stuff out. So that background really helped. It really is a lifestyle. And it doesn't mean that, I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and I do 3 hours of meditation. I don't. I have kids, I have dogs, I have a family, I run a business. My life is hectic, no doubt about it. But it kind of helps me to stay in line with what's important and how to keep going with spreading this, health and wellness to the community without getting overworked and upset and, overwhelmed, because it does kind of ground you and it brings things together. When I first started taking yoga, the reason I liked it is because it was hard. It was physically hard, but the mental challenge was just as difficult. It was hard to lay at the end and relax and not move and hold still when you don't want to, and learning how to breathe is hard, and I think that surprised me an awful lot, and I liked the challenge of it, and I liked literally just sweating and working out really hard, and then at the end going, okay, all those things I was worried about before aren't as important now. Sangha means community in Sanskrit, so we like to call this a community center, and that's why I named it that. Because I want people to come here, feel connected to other people, and especially in the day and age we're in now, even in this limited capacity we have now, folks can come and feel connected to each other and talk and chat. The hardest thing for someone to do, if they've never done yoga before, is walk through the door. So as beginner students, when they walk through the door, I get so excited, because that is a big leap of faith, not only in me as the owner and any of the teachers that teach here besides me. They really have gotten over a fear, right? Or taken a plunge. And then the people that have been here with me for 11 years, like literally I have students that have been with me since the very beginning, and they're still hanging out with me, and I wouldn't be here without them. There's no way. I feel like they're part of my family now, and as we were joking one day, we said, I feel like this is my pod. These are my safe people to be hanging out with, because I see the same folks every week. And if I don't see them, I'm like, okay, where you at? I'll call them up. Like, where have you been? I don't know. I haven't seen you in a few days. So it's become almost family. It really is. And this is my little community of yogis.
Hey, thanks for following along today. Part of my job as a realtor is to cultivate, educate, and grow the communities I live and work in. The other part of my job is to help people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. So please keep me in mind if you or anyone you know needs help in those areas. If you know of other locally owned businesses I should highlight in this series, please let me know. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and don't forget the like button. That helps here on YouTube. Till next time, take care.